Well, hello there. How are you? Sure, give me a second. Let me just find a quick spot where I can pause. Oh. No?
Hi.
Oh, there you go.
Hi.
I can hear you. I can hear you. Sorry, just gaming here.
Yes.
I'm really enjoying what they've done with the updates. It's pretty cool. I think this is probably like the best $5 I've ever spent on a video game.
You only got it that cheap?
I bought it early access like damn near 2 years ago. Does it tell you when you bought a game if you highlight it in Steam? Let me check.
Yeah, it tells you. If you right click on it and go onto the what is it called?
Property?
On the properties, it tells you when you bought it.
Where? Earl? Am I just blind?
I don't know where it shows for the game in general. If you bought DLC, it shows you when you bought the DLCs.
Oh, there's no DLC for Crab Champ.
Yeah, obviously, but like somewhere it says also where you bought when you bought the game. It's somewhere it tells you to. Doesn't matter.
I know there is a place where you can look it up because I've looked.
Yeah, I
I've
know.
looked up
This
games
one was like hard to
before.
find. The DLC one is just on a property and it tells you, yeah, bought then and then. Or it says added, to be precise.
I think you might have to go to actually the store page. That might be it.
Maybe.
Also, fucking Frostpunk 2, man. That's some bullshit they pulled with the Return to Winterhome. I don't know how far you got in the game last time we were talking, or if you got
I
further.
didn't play it since then. I didn't play it since then.
Okay. Yeah, they pull some bullshit.
Mm.
Yeah, Crab Champions, I'm pretty sure I bought it when it was like, it was either $5 or $10. Either way, money well spent. There's games I've bought for like twice that I've not had as much fun. How many hours do I have on
I
this
bought
game?
the entire Valve pack a decade ago for, I think it was $4.99.
So
The entire Valve pack with everything.
according to Steam, I've played this game for almost 400 hours. And
I mean, that's not that much.
It's been 400 hours well spent, though.
Yeah, some games you play for 50 hours and have more better time than like a fucking 1,000 hours in Bethesda, which is something I always try to explain to this weekend. Yeah, but you can play 2,000 hours. Yeah, and 1,950 hours of those is running around in the wild and chopping wood or playing like complete trash NPCs.
Yeah. It's not about
And-
quantity. It's about quality. But
Yeah.
it's definitely been a quality ride.
Yeah. For the same reason I recommend games like Grey and Gothic. Like those games aren't long, but they're just so fucking good.
Ooh, Crimson Haze. That'll go well with rocket launcher. I wish I could remember what stream I first saw this game being played on. I know it was a VTuber stream, and I've probably mentioned this a bunch of times before, but I still can't remember what stream it was or what VTuber group it was, but I saw them playing this game. It's like, oh, that looks fun. Ooh, Squid shot. Fuck it, we ball.
Is there a Valve game with DLC?
Valve?
Yeah.
I mean, technically, yes and no. I mean, they do update the games with, content, but
Yeah, when I talk about DLC, like I talk about add-ons.
yeah. Bethesda type DLC, I don't think so. I can't think of a single game that's actually had actual DLC.
You mean actual add-ons? Like it's so weird how the word DLC replaced add-on in like 2010, thanks to Bethesda and co. Like I remember the times DLC was for free, you could just download it. Add-on meant you went to the store, bought a CD for like $20, and had like the world like went up like by 50%.
I miss the
That's
days
what
when they
an
used
add-on
to call
used to
them
be.
straight up expansion packs.
Yeah, that's what an add-on is. Add-on or expansion pack.
Add-on or
It's the same
expansion
thing.
pack, yeah.
Yeah, like that was the good times. Like look at Gothic, like play Gothic without that on and play Gothic with that on. Huge fucking difference. It's a but it just adds that like one mini map there, and you get like some cool armor DLC, $50. Nah, that was $20 or 10 or $20 for the fucking Gothic, and changed the entire game, changed all the aspects of the game.
Yeah, back in the day, it used to be like, hey, you've got the complete game. We're gonna put out some patches and stuff. And then eventually we're gonna release the expansion pack. And so here's some new units for all of the different groups, and some more story chapters and all that cool stuff. DLC pretty much started out as, oh hey, pay us for cosmetic shit. Or at worst, with Bethesda's case, it became, pay us to fix our own fuck ups. That was the shit that I hated with the Fallout 3 DLCs. Because Fallout 3 was garbage. Base Fallout 3 is garbage. And then they released the fucking DLC, and it's like, well, yeah, with the DLC it's still garbage, but I'm just saying. They're like, oh...
What DLCs does this game have anyway? I know it has like 4 DLCs, but...
Alright, let's rock.
I can't play Fallout 3 anyway in Germany. You only get the fucking German version that's like from the early 2000s. That's highly censored, like complete bullshit. Like Germany had complete bullshit laws, like it's like just the government going rampant the game in the early 2000s. So all those games from like around 2005 are like completely butchered in Germany, can't like, play them properly. Like even Team Fortress got completely butchered in Germany. Like in Team Fortress, you know Team Fortress?
Of course I know Team Fortress. Who do you think you're talking to?
Yeah, in the German version, because of like censorship and shit, all the characters are robots.
Oh yeah, and nobody explodes into like gibs and stuff. They explode in robot parts. Yeah.
I think it's not anymore the case like that. Like in the early like around 2005, 2010, like in that era, the government went complete haywire on censoring all video games. And to be fair, part of that is to blame on Gothic.
Ah,
Gothic,
damn it!
Gothic both
Damn it!
both
Damn it!
top
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! I fucked up.
Gothic both game 1 and Gothic 2 had like outright like porn and like you could go into brothel and do shit in the brothel and that like fucking pixel graphics but whatever. Like you could do those games. Like could do those things and those games had the PG-6 rating on release. Like yeah, PG-6. Yeah, go into a brothel. Fucking conservatives went like haywire after that shit.
Yeah. Hmm.
And then of course were the Wolfenstein games. You can't have swastikas in games. Needs to be censored. Everything needs to be banned. Fuck the conservatives.
Well, I mean, yeah, basically, in every culture, like, uh, you've got your certain Asian and other nation cultures that are like, oh, it's not okay to have sexual stuff, and then there's nations that are like, nah, sex, we can have all the sex we want. Like, I don't know, a certain
But
South.
alcohol needs to be completely banned and all the gambling needs to be banned. I know it's weird.
Yeah.
Uh, like Japan, like yeah, everything is full of gambling. Like okay, like how about less gambling in children's games?
Yeah, Japan be like, no blood, no violence. Titties are okay.
Dude, even blood and violence was like Japan was rather lax on that. Like, should I show you fucking the I mean, One Piece. I didn't. I did
Well,
only watch a bit because it sucked so much in German version. Because the
yeah, there's.
early versions of One Piece were so fucking highly censored. Like,
Well, yeah, obviously there's breathing room. Japan definitely does like to ride the line. They're like, oh, okay, literally we can't do this. Okay, well, what if we just do this much? I mean, that's literally, well, besides the cultural impact of the original Fisherman's Wife tale, that's where tentacles came from because tentacles weren't penises. So technically, you could have the hentai with the tentacles because it wasn't technically a penis. So
yeah.
I don't know. I just I don't I don't understand that mentality, but I'm glad that I don't. Well, I mean, I could understand it, but I'd have to try and twist my mind around being sort of an authoritarian, authority worshipping dickhead.
I mean, I am kind of an authoritarian. I just don't like authorities. I think we should be authoritarian by the people. I'm also
Mm,
against the concept of election by lottery, like it used to be.
I mean, I kind of see where you're going with that thinking. Okay, I'll play some of this.
Also, make it mandatory to fucking be trained in arms and fucking draft mandatory. And give everybody a gun after he's done with the fucking draft, just like they do in Switzerland.
I don't know about mandatory draft, but I I definitely am on the Heinlein model of you can choose to serve, and if you choose not to serve, then you don't get to vote.
A mandatory draft or piss off the nation, like that simple.
I think honestly, a lot of problems in the West would be solved if it was you don't serve, you don't get to vote.
As said, get rid of elections altogether and make election by lottery.
And see, the thing is, like people, they're like, oh, well then you know, oh, only the people in the military. No, no, it doesn't. It like people that complain about like Starship Troopers being militarily, like they've never read the book. They know nothing
Yeah,
about
we
the book.
talked about this
Yeah,
before.
it's all about like, okay, here's your duty, bro. All right, you get to go fucking clean out the sewer systems for 4 years. 4 years, that's your job. You're a sewer cleaner tech guy. You don't have to go into the military. You don't have to get shot at. You don't have to kill aliens. But you do have to go into the sewers and clean that shit out. And trust me, you're gonna hate it. But that's the way the system is designed. Now you can choose not to do that, and you're never gonna get to vote. Sounds like a you problem if you don't like it. Yeah, all right,
In
time,
birthright citizenship, the worst thing that ever happened.
dude. Birthright citizenship in America was never meant to be a thing. Trump is actually Trump and a lot of the mega types are actually entirely correct about how fucked up birthright citizenship is in America. It was never about you give birth in America, your kid is American. It was if you were slaves in the South, then you're American citizens because obviously you were brought here, you lived here, your family is here, you were most likely born here. Where the fuck are you gonna go? So you're American. It wasn't like some fucking rich European or fucking, I don't know, whatever nation person is just gonna birth tourism, hang out here for like 9 months until they drop a child and be like, oh, it's American. I hope that shit gets overturned in the Supreme Court. I haven't looked into the updates on that.
No. Lineage fucking lineage citizenship is also birthright citizenship should also be outlawed.
Good lord.
Citizenship by service. Fuck everything else. The good old Russian model, citizenship by service. I mean, good old Prussia was a little bit extreme. If you refuse service, you wouldn't get expelled, you wouldn't lose your citizenship, you would just get a fucking firing squad. When every citizen is a soldier.
Ready.
Tyler.
Oh yeah, Eridus. This nutbag.
What?
Oh, I'm playing Torment, Tides of Numenera.
Oh, okay.
Have you actually played?
I've played this game, yeah, but not much.
Did you finish it?
No, I just said I played a little bit. Like I played a little bit into it, like maybe like 2 chapters, but that was it.
Oh, it's actually a really fascinating game. I think it works really well. If you were a fan, okay, so I'd say if you were a fan of Planescape Torment, it will definitely scratch an itch, but it is not going to be a direct one-to-one. So I would put it more like Chrono Cross as a good sequel to Chrono Trigger, which a lot of people were more pissed off back in the day about the fact that it wasn't literally Chrono Trigger 2, but it was still a good game on its own. But I do think that what it does well is that it does definitely keep that whole philosophy, even though it's a different question being asked in this game. The original question being asked in Planescape Torment was, what can change the nature of a man? In this game, the question is, what does one life matter? But yeah, this part I'm at, it's the beginning of the game. Like, basically, I've met one party member, and I'm about to meet the other one. One thing I was thinking too earlier, as I was out on a walk, I kind of like how this game is more subtle about the the inclusion stuff, because it's like, I'll basically put it like this: the party member I've already got, he's gay, but the game is not shoving it in your face, and you only find that out if you actually go deeper into his story. I think he'll even be flirting with you. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've actually finished the game, done a full playthrough, but it is one of those games that I like to go back and kind of fuck around with. But yeah, this guy Eridus, he's an interesting one.
I know what you're thinking. How in the world did you survive that crash, Eratus? The answer is, as it always is, backflips. But hold on. How did you know my name? Never mind. Not important. Of course you know my name. I'm Eratus.
Yeah, this character, he's a treat, but eventually you find out what's actually going on with him, and it's crazy. I really do like that the game keeps so much mysterious, but then it pays off. I hate games where it's like, oh, there's this big mystery, and then at the end you find out what's going on, and it's like, why did I waste 8 hours doing that? I don't think I've ever had that problem with any of the characters in this game, where I wasted time going through the backstories and everything else. In that sense, it's not just a spiritual successor to Planescape. It's like a spiritual successor to all the Black Isle games, the good days of RPGs. None of this Bethesda shit. Oh, also, I think I took the thing where I can read minds. No, I can't read minds. I can detect surface level thoughts. That's what it is. So I can kind of hear on the surface what he's thinking, ish. Your thoughts are strange. Thoughts? I try to avoid those. Thoughts! Thoughts! They have agendas, thinking, planning, plotting. No, arrogance. That's always best. hears us. Impossible. Yeah, I'm not hearing. I'm not hearing him. I'm hearing something else. Ah, he saw me falling to the earth back at the beginning of the game.
Mm.
You're in luck. Falling star was me. And it was actually. Pretty sure that's who he was looking at. Oh, and the alignment system in this game is very interesting. It's not just good, evil, lawful chaos. It's yeah, the tides. They're interesting. No. Yes, really? It was you? This is fate. You were meant to travel with me. You have to. Don't say no. I wonder what would happen if I told him fuck off. Those thoughts in his head. I wonder what they would do if they were denied what they want. I can't be mean though.
Coming. Yes. Here. Now.
Oh, I leveled up. Nice. As far as RPG systems go, the Numenera system is actually pretty interesting. I don't know how deep you are to tabletops, but pretty good. What? I can't hear you. I see you lighting up, but I can't hear you.
Eratus, Eratus, Eratus. Yes, Eratus? I was just thinking how wonderful it would be if there were 3 of us.
I don't know about putting level 3.
Yeah. Making progress.
Oh yeah, I leveled up. I mean, progress in a game like this. Could probably spend an hour or 2 just on this screen alone. I won't, obviously. I've already played this game, but still. There's a VTuber that I'm currently watching. She started playing Fallout, and then she started playing Fallout 2. And I've just been enjoying watching her play the game and enjoy her journey. Like, I mean, at times I kind of want to be like, do this, don't do that. But as a person who respects people enjoying the games that they're playing, I don't want to do that. That's kind of a dick move. Oh, I think okay, yeah, this playthrough I I lied. I don't know if that I don't even know if that classifies as a lie, because technically it wasn't a lie, but technically it is a lie. I mean, it really depends on your point of view. Yes, they're calling me Holy One because I'm apparently their god. First game I did not do this, by the way. I was just like, oh, I'm just a regular guy. This playthrough, I was like, oh yeah, I'm your god, and I'll prove it. And then I proved it, and then I was like, holy shit. So there's probably going to be a lot of this throughout the game, which is going to be really interesting to see. So the tides in this game. So you said you played it. Did you look much into the character tides?
Dude, I played this when this game came like out, like, oh, maybe a couple years after it came out, but you know what I mean, like, that was not yesterday.
So, you want to hear something funny?
What?
You play this game and you watch the credits, you'll see my real name in there somewhere, because I helped kickstart this game.
You already mentioned it to me.
Yep. I love mentioning that, though.
Well, the same goes for me in RimWorld. And KCD.
KCD was a good call.
RimWorld as well.
Yeah, true.
And I mean, technically there could be Minecraft somewhere, but I doubt it, but I was very early in that as well.
Fuck Minecraft.
It used to be a good game before all the fucking retards
It was
joined and then
never-
Microsoft took over.
It was
The Microsoft
never
took over.
a good game.
Whatever, bro. Whatever.
Now, you know what? So, I saw a post recently that was like one of the anonymous image boards.
Hmm?
And they were whining about like modern Minecraft, and I'm like, you fuckers, you get what you fucking deserve. You assholes were like, Minecraft. And then the normies latched onto it. You got what you fucking deserved.
Dude, the problem, like the normies that were coming weren't the big problem. Big problem was fucking Microsoft taking over. That was the issue.
Yeah, and you know why Microsoft wouldn't have taken over? because because people weren't making it a big thing that Notch's lazy ass could fucking sell to goddamn Microsoft.
Fucking traitor.
They get what they fucking deserve. And what has he done since then? Oh, nothing, except sit his fat ass on the internet.
Actually, he's making a game. But
Oh yeah, yeah. Just like he made Minecraft, right? And history repeats itself. And
I mean, now he is
people
rich. He
are
doesn't need to sell out.
people are just gonna lap it up.
He's already rich. He has no reason to sell it again.
Actually, I disagree. Money really doesn't mean anything, so there is that.
Be right back. I'm back.
Well, that was quick.
Just my dad wants something.
Oh, okay.
Like telling me where he goes.
I wish to emulate you, Holy One, not worship you. That's interesting.
Ugh. Where's my fucking phone?
That would be really weird. I don't know if I'd like that. People being like, I want to be like you, Squid.
Could be worse.
I fell out of the sky. I woke up and now there's shit going on. What do you mean you want to be like me? Well, at least I don't have to listen to them talk about fucking mud crabs.
Nice reference. Nice fucking reference.
The mutant boy gazes at the entrance of the chirurgical parlor. Once you get each scratch and measures the metal from within. By your estimation, he is in his late teens, but the size of a young, malnourished child. His arms are little more than bone, wrapped in red, speckled skin. Raw lines zigzag sound between his mismatched eyes over his blatant nose, as if pointing directly at his thin lips. He sees you looking, and bird-like muscles flex in his frail jaw. Get a good look, he says, lifting his chin. Or maybe you want to call me some names. A hair eggshell lot. Or maybe lightning bolt. I get that one from time to time. He crosses his bony arms and glares at you. Don't let me stop you. Call me some names. Laugh. Do it now. Because in another few minutes, I'll be the one laughing. Are you threatening me? Oh, I went gold tide. I'm trying to remember how all the tides work. I think that's because I was being nice or honest. I don't remember. I don't want your apologies. You didn't offend me. Believe me, I'm used to it by now. I'm not going to be the butt of anyone's jokes anymore. I have some money, alright. I'm gonna use it to change myself. Change everything I can. Trails off, studying you in turn. His eyes widening. He glances quickly away, studying the nearby parlor instead. You're the guy who could be a sign. What sort of changes are you considering? What do you care? I'm sure you have business somewhere in the city. I don't want any trouble. Doesn't feel good to be stared at, does it? He says at last, looking back with parlor. He seems to be deflecting your question, though it isn't clear why. He's forgotten me. Doesn't matter. His words to me mean the same to me now. Oh, we ran into him in a previous life. Or incarnation, whatever we were. I don't remember how to make this guy, help this guy make up his mind.
I'm ready.
It's actually interesting because you can actually change this guy's life. I think I need to talk to this guy. Old man's skin is covered in makeup, painstakingly drawn to resemble dark stone. His eyes widen briefly as he notices you, and his face and neck hardens into actual obsidian for a moment. Then he smiles and nods at you. Features mobile once more. Welcome, welcome. Sorry about the stone. Calling more flesh modification, you see. Didn't see you walk up, and I assumed you were going to cut my throat and take my chair to go parlor for yourself. Think such a thing. I do good business here. If I were a younger man looking to make a name for myself in the city, I'd kill me too. Can't help but noticing that you're a very honest man. Well spotted. The side effect of motivation. Lie to you if you beg me to. Honestly, it's a hindrance to a businessman, but I like it. Gonara chose an intelligence mod, and the drones cut off his head to work on it more directly. Miar picked strength, and the drone slashed off her arms. They defaulted to sever in those days. Anyway, 6 partners later, I was the sole proprietor. I worked out the kinks, and here we are. With no fatalities in months. No fatalities in months.
Yes. Now.
Oh, I know. I know what I'm forgetting.
Don't mind.
The old lady. That's what I'm forgetting. And she gives me a shield, I think. Yep. That's what I was forgetting.
Making a note.
Let me just date the stream title. Because this isn't Crab Champion. Okay. There we go.
Yes.
Okay, now we can get him sorted out.
Why not?
I'm scared, alright? I've had this face, body my entire life. I've saved up change myself and my future. Maybe I can become strong enough to deal with people who hurt me. Maybe I fix my face. Do that. Then I'll still be small.
Making a note.
Poor lad. All that coin must be weighing him down. We should lighten his load. Boy, in this state, 100 scams that would work. Oh, if only he'd let me. Down, Tiber! Down! Skill check.
Updated my journal.
don't think I did this. Actually, let's make a save and go find his friend. This is gonna be interesting. So she's in the underbelly. I know how to get there. Or actually, maybe I did. I don't remember.
Fine.
What was her name? Crooked Queek? Oh, that's Crooked Queek right there.
I've been thinking.
Making a note.
Ah, that's so heartwarming.
Action! Here I come!
Well, let's see what this does.
Here comes the boredom slayer.
Don't mind if I do. I'll remember that.
I am the very soul of action.
Well, that was interesting.
What?
Oh, I chose to convince him to go back home to his girlfriend. I think the first time we played this game, I don't remember what I told him to go with, but I told him to just choose whatever, I think.
Fine.
Who's this guy? Now, give him my shield.
Of course. I'll remember that. Don't mind if I
Interesting.
do. Here. Now. Here. Now. Go. All right. Fine.
Aratus, a word. Why, yes, it is. So clever.
Aratus, shut up, you goof.
I'll remember that.
Oh, that's right. Their digging causes the city to collapse. So we have to help them stop undermining the city.
Making a note. Let's go.
Why not?
Remember that. Ready.
To action! Look out below! Above! Sideways! Find them! Something to do! At last!
I'm going.
And how is it going?
So far, so good. Trying to save the insect that we found in the garbage.
Hmm.
Updated my journal. All right.
Let's see.
To action!
Yes. Now. Of course. I'm going.
Oh, let's go see if Pico is hanging out with his girlfriend.
Why not?
Oh, he is. Look at those two lovebirds. Oh. Ah, those two lovebirds. Well, he's found himself a good woman. Oh, he's so tsundere. Well, this is the first time reading any of this dialogue. Little mutant is humming happily to herself. She looks so much healthier, though you can't tell if it's the presence of their childhood friend or if she's met. eats and some last are. Pico Stan. Piku? Allowing everything to pass, except for you. For you, he manages a light but genuine smile. When Keek returns to the fishing pole, Pico catches your eye. Thank you. Look, Pico came back. She points at her dour friend with both hands. And he brought some bread from the city. They put nuts in it up there. That's a lot of nuts! Pico stands guard, glowering at everyone who passes, except you. For you, he manages a tight but genuine smile. Keek returns the fishing pole. Pico catches your eye. Thank you. So you and Pico grew up together? What was that like? Well, let's go. We had good and bad time. Mostly bad. Pico grumbles. We play games like Trash Ball and Run or Die. It's not an exaggeration. I've died a few times. It wasn't so bad. As nudging him with her foot. But this one time, we found a hidden alley, an abandoned street buried beneath the underbelly, full of sealed shops and empty houses, and lanterns that looked like purple stars. That's interesting. It's gone. One time we crawled through the little tunnel that came out alongside the bakery, and the town was gone. Nothing but slimy stones and a broken lantern. Lantern for a while, but someone stole it a few years ago. The White Death.
I'm going. Of course. All right.
What does
All
my
right.
character look like right now? Let's see.
Run into a corner with the fucking paperwork.
Legacy, altruist, dominant tide, silver gold. Silver represents prestige, power, and renown. Gold represents empathy, compassion, and sacrifice. Oh, so basically the way I usually play games.
Absolutely. Action! Here I come!
At least on the first run I played him like that as well. After that, some murder hobo time.
Yes. All right. I'll remember that.
Oh no, I just ruined a perfectly good murder mob.
I'm going. Go. Yes. Now. Yes.
Did I just level up again?
Here. Now. Of course.
Ooh, and we got an edge level in intellect.
Yes. Now. Fair enough.
Be right back. Get some water.
All right.
I'll remember that. Why not? Fine. Making a note.
I'm ready. I'm always ready.
I'm ready.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Fine.
Victim's house in Cliff Edge, and we're still looking for the book.
Action! Here I
I
come!
don't remember where the book is. I think I found it once. I think it's in the high
I'm
area. The high class area. I think I can get it that way.
Like I said, I don't know. And to be honest, this game looks way better than I had in my memory.
It's a lot to get into, but I mean it's your usual RPG stuff, you know. It's only once you get invested that it starts to get good.
Yeah. Oh, this is the remake we're playing, or what is that?
What? Remake?
What you're playing as a remake, isn't it?
No. It's a spiritual successor. You're talking about
Okay.
Torment?
Yeah, I only played the original game.
Oh, Planescape Torment. Yeah, that was the original, I guess.
Yeah.
Eratus?
If you want to
A
consider that.
curious thought occurred to me. You know I
Yeah.
warned you about those.
What's the name of the game you're
Really,
playing now?
Eratus. Why,
Torment.
yes.
Tides of
I am.
Numenera.
I am really Eratus.
Tom. Oh, okay. Yeah, I never
Oh,
played that.
good one.
Basically made by the
You know,
a lot of the people
so nice to have someone I can talk to.
that were involved in the original.
I'm
Understandable.
ready.
Good sequel though.
Cool. I'm playing some Crusader Kings 3 Elder Kings mod now. And you'd be like, you play Elder Scrolls, you Bethesda bootlicking guy. No, I play a fan-made game. Ironically, it's better than anything Bethesda's made since, I don't know, ever. The same will be the case when fucking Sky Oblivion will come out. Like, that game will be better than anything fucking Bethesda made. And also be Skywind. That will be...
We found the girl with the cute pet rock. That she just talks to her.
Don't let them take me, please!
It's only months till Sky Oblivion will be released. Yeah, Sky Oblivion. Ah, for Sky Oblivion you need the Skyrim Special Edition. Of course. And you need Oblivion Goatee Deluxe.
Ha! Lied to. Got him.
Oh God, thank you! They were going to take me back to that woman. I've never met anyone so cruel. When she found me the first time she even... My apologies. I'm still out of sorts. You have my thanks and grace, sir.
It's okay. We always go out of our way for the cute and funny. Oh my god.
My name is Rin. My home and hearth and bread are yours to use. Except I don't have any of those things.
Where and what should I fucking play?
Pole position.
What?
Old meme.
Okay.
All right. Well, we've met Rin, so I'll save the game here, and I'll wrap the stream up. Thanks everyone, YouTube side, for tuning in. The videos, all that fun stuff. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that other stuff, or don't. Whatever, up to you. But yeah, I'm gonna go help Baron figure out what to play next. So, if I see you on the SquidCoyote, I'll see you not. Take her easy. Whatever you do.
Rin, if you want a real story, you can earn it by being my spy.